Good day, everybody. We are day 6 of flower, and you see we're on 32%. And what that means is that I'm only running 32% of total power for all 3 lights. We're running at, where are we at? 392 watts at 100% on the first 2 channels. That's the cool white and the warm white. And we're going to do that until we finish the stretch. So we're in day 6. It'll probably be day 14 to 21, somewhere around there, the 3-week mark, where we'll start adding in the reds. Adding in the red and then the deep red. We'll be adding small amounts of that. And then we're going to be cutting some of this grass right now. That's what we're going to do. Also got these scissors here. What I've been doing is kind of just cutting some of this grass back into this hole here. Taking some of the white sage that's right here. Let's see if I can get it better. White sage. And I hope my camera isn't flickering again. I kind of adjusted the lights to try and keep it from flickering. Just does it sometimes. Sometimes it does it, sometimes it don't. I don't really understand exactly why, but I mean I know why. It's because of the light, and the camera is picking up the lights on things that we can't see. The camera can see it, but I can't see it. My eyes don't pick it up, but the camera does. So it'll flicker. And there's really nothing I can do about it other than adjust the light. So I hope it doesn't do it this time. You can see the bush is touching the wall. And what I'm going to do to this, I'm thinking about seeing if I can get it to grow so tall up into here and kind of give us a tunnel. So what I'm going to do is start down here and start pruning some of this. I'm just going to take some of this stuff off around here. And this is going to create a tunnel. It's going to make this bush grow the way I want it to. Give it a haircut. That's what we're going to do. There we go. So we've got all that off now. See, we're just going to make this thing come on up. And basically what we'll try and do is get all this to go up, and we'll be able to walk under here. So we'll have to take this. There we go. This is just a start. So we've got basically all this here cut out. All that cut out. And what we're going to do, then we can watch it grow up the wall. And eventually, instead of right now, it comes up to about my chest. And I'm 6'2", so see that we'll have a nice little hole here. We'll get this to just come on up. This will keep growing, and then as that grows, we'll just come in and trim, and eventually this will grow up here, and we'll be able to walk under it. That'll be a plan anyway. Check this out. This has just been like 2 days, and The dandelion here is just sprouting like crazy. She's throwing new sprouts everywhere. Look at it. I don't want this to open up. I don't want these dandelion flowers to open. So what I always do is pop them off and just throw them right in the ground. But they'll have new ones tomorrow. Look at that. Tastes bitter. Strong. Here's where we're gonna start cutting some grass. Get Grandma out here. We get to go see Grandma today. Oh, we got these the wrong way. These are not left-handed scissors. These are right-handed scissors. All that grass just goes right in the bed. So we're gonna have to come over here and get this too. This grass over here has got to come down. Hard to see once you get in here. All this is gonna have to go though. I don't want to cut this horsetail weed, but I know I'm going to have to, because that thing, once you top this, you top that, it will shoot off 2 more, and you top that, it'll shoot off 4 more and 6 more. Next thing you know, you've got 100 of them like this down here. See that? That's a horsetail weed that I just chopped down, and it'll be back. The roots are still alive. Just they're a pain in the butt. And then you can see the elephant ear tree is going to start taking over. So we're going to have to trim that leaf off. Probably take that leaf off and then just bend that tree towards the pond maybe. But the alpha skunks are looking pretty good, huh? Growing on up there, look nice. Definitely the stretch is on. All these ladies are looking good. Well, we hope they're ladies. So we're keeping an eye on these here. You can see how this is the top of the tree here. And then these are the branches. Like I said, when we go pruning like we've been pruning, this is what happens. Our branches get taller than the top and we get a bush. So here's the top right here, and all those branches come right on up because we've been giving them light from the very get-go, and the branches will go taller than the top, like we topped it almost, but we didn't. So I'm just going to come in here. You can see this leaf here really doesn't do as much. This leaf here is not doing as much. Just come in and pop that off. See that light hole there? We're going to give it 2 light holes. Then we're going to come in here. We're going to take this one as well. We're going to spread these out. We're going to take this one here. Spread these. I'm going to take this one here, spread that out. We're going to take this big one here. We can do this every day. Doesn't matter. We're not going to remove all of them. Just removing some of the fingers and leaves. that we know aren't getting a whole lot of light or are blocking lower nodes. See, like this here, blocking my lower node here. So what I want to do is just come in here and see. So basically I'm going to have to take this finger here. I'll take this finger into this next lower branch here. And I'll take this, yeah, maybe this one here as well. And voila. That lower branch now is getting light. And it will grow a lot faster than what it would if it wasn't getting that light. If I hadn't have done that, it would take a lot longer. So we're going to go ahead and see this lower branch down here. It's not really getting any light. It's being overtaken. Just pop it off. Move this over here. You can see what I'm doing, just basically just coming around. So on these top fingers here, this is the top of the plant right here. This is the top. If I was to take these big ones here, what's going to happen is that those lowers are going to get more light. But if I take these here, what's going to happen is I'm going to open up the top of the plant, and these will start to grow faster than the ones down there. So it's all about light regulation. We regulate the light, we can regulate how fast something grows. Because it's really all about power, energy. It takes energy for these things to grow, and the energy is coming from the sun. So the more we can turn up the volume, we can turn up the power of the sun, and these things will really start to push exudates down into the soil, which is creating those sugars, which really all it's doing is increasing the production of the microorganisms. Because the microorganisms have more sugar, they speed up production, turn faster, more nutrient comes up, the more the plant can uptake. We turn this down, the source of sugar, the food source goes down, the production goes down. We're giving them a break, so to speak. There's a limit here. There's a fine line of what we're looking for when it comes to, and there are many different variables. Like we need air into the soil, we need air being pushed down into the soil, we need our environment right, we need lots of different things that need to be right. But the basic, when it comes to this plant and the microorganisms, and that's what we're talking about right now, is that these things need the light. The higher intensity the light, the more sugar they push. That's a good thing sometimes, but then again, it can be too much. You can go too hard on the throttle. There is such thing as too much light. You can tell. There's a fine line. And once you find that happy medium, these plants really just grow and grow non-stop. Non-stop. And you can see this by watching this video every day, and how much I have to actually pluck off here every day. I'm going to take this whole, there wasn't much left of that one, we just plucked it off. So I'm just coming in here and you see these inner ones here, I'm just thinning them out a little. I'm not taking the whole leaf, I'm just going to take the finger. We can do this a little every day, just thinning out. Makes it to where it doesn't make the plant look naked. Gives it a little bit of stress, not a lot, just that little pinch, a pinch of stress, so to speak, to help those secondary metabolites come on up. It's a whole lot easier to heal from a pinch than it does just hacking off a whole arm. This cush is looking really good. Go ahead and take that. Go ahead and take that one. We'll come over here and take this one. We're going to open that up a little bit. Each one I take opens up a new light hole. How can it not? Alright. Air and light is what we need. Air, light, water, and about 10,000 other things. But the basics are all I really want to focus on is getting these things to maximize their space and also getting this environment right where they can grow and maximize the space. And this all happens through the biology in the soil. Thinking I should just go ahead and take this little finger here. Yeah. I think I'm going to take this one down here too. It's not really doing much. We can just open that on up now. Take this big finger off of here. So let's go down here and look. Got this big ginormous thing here. Got this I haven't taken anything. This is a great solar panel here. See that? And the reason I say that is because it's not covering anything but my ground right here. It's not covering any branching. All my branching has gone around, so to speak, because I've been bending the top. So that's what happens when these branches, you see, just push, when you bend, you push these branches up and they'll just turn and come on up, end up going on up. Looking like a harp almost. All of them will do this. If you know how to prune properly, all these plants, it doesn't matter the genetics, it doesn't matter how it grows. Now some plants, of course, go crazy, super tall, like the sativa I did, and you just have to top it, and top it, and top it, and top it, but you gotta do what you gotta do. So here's the top here. So you can see, I'm just gonna twist and bend this here. I don't like pulling it off because the branch is so small. Probably end up hurting that little thing there, the little new branch, the new bud site, and I don't want to do that. But we will take this one here. We don't need it, and it will really help us open up. And that ain't even the top. This is the top. So you can see what happens when we start bending the top. All these lower branches will come on up and actually take over the top. It's hard to tell with this camera, but yeah, this is the same plant right here. And this are lower branches from the top. This thing, just pop it off there. There we go. So this one here is starting to get a little thick, so we can just come in here and see. That's a branch. You don't need that on there. This is going to come on up. Go ahead and take this. And let that light down in there. Take this one here, that little finger there. Two fingers. Open it up. This thing's sticky. Sticky icky. Let's see here. Let's see if I can go down. This is these branches down here. And then I've got this. You see how this branch has two leaves still on it? I'm going to take one. It's going to open it up. Got all this down here. It needs to be thinned out. So just come in here and take a finger there. Or take this finger here. Come down here and get this thing over here. This can go, whoops, sorry. This one's got two leaves, see this? I'm going to take that one and open up this. You know, chopping up all this stuff here. Spread it out as we can. I think that's all we need to do over here today. Really just bend them over. Make sure we got some airflow. This one here has got too many leaves. Thin out these big leaves here. Don't need all these big fingers in here. See that big finger in there? I'm gonna take that big finger, open her up a little bit. You see how there's the top, and there's a branch coming on out. Probably don't need this either, or this. One of these can go. See, we've got two. I think we'll just take that one. We'll leave one on this side. Take one. Pretty good light there. That Kush, boy. Whew, she smells cushy. She's cushy. That is from Hulk Blood Genetics. Very cushy, I tell you. All right. Everything looks, I'm going to bend this over here. I haven't touched her today. We hope it's a her. Look how big this beautiful plant. This is the Fraise Marmalade by George Genetics and Jolly Pond Farms. Hopefully this is a female. We don't know yet. Take this leaf here. Take this big finger over here. Let's go ahead and take this finger here and get some more light down in there. I like it. So we just do this every day. This big old finger here don't need to be here either, huh? Sucking newts. These do have some beautiful families. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 fingers. Let's go over here and we're gonna do some cleaning today. Go over here and check out Cooter and Scooter. See what's going on over here. What's going on over here? You hiding? He's going on down into the... There you are. What you doing? That's Cooter. What's up, Coot? What's up, bud? Everything will start coming around now when I see Scooter. She's over at the other end. What's up, Scoot? Chilling, girl. Over there, just what's going on? Looks like we gotta add a little water today. Our line, see our line there on our hose is a little low. It's been about, you can see it on the pond line too. See the green line on the edge there? That's how much water we've lost in about a week. Because the Dehue dumps in pretty good drip, see? So that's some dripping fresh water out in Dehue. And everything else looks pretty good. Got a bunch of shrimp, new shrimp, babies in the creek. We're gonna have to cut back the elephant ear, getting pretty close. Tomorrow that'll be all up in this alpha skunk cheese. Smallest plants in the room, but got a weird look to them. Got a purple line, very deep purple red in the leaves. It's in both of them too. I don't see that in anything else. Like you won't see that over here. So kind of exciting. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great, what's today? Monday? Yeah, today's Monday. I hope everybody has a great Monday. And we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.